Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another live stream for SimAirport, now available in early access on Steam. See link in the description below. It looks a little different, A-Train. What are we doing here? That's a fine, astute observation you make there, viewer. The Edge server, which I'm currently on, we're testing a new introduction menu, and of course I forget to hit the button to mute my laptop. So this is the new menu. I think it's right purty. In fact, I'd kind of like it to be a little smaller so we can see the clouds better. But anyway, this is what part of what the devs have been working on. And speaking about what the devs have been working on, let me do this. Let me just pull up what the devs have been working on. So I've got it here in my hip pocket, ready to discuss it because we've got some work to do on the terminal. As I mentioned in the previous episode, hope you joined us. If not, check out the channel, make sure you watch it and see what we did with the terminal. We're going to move, we moved ahead. Not we're going to, we moved ahead. And let's see here. This has the yeah. Here we go. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to see. Right tall. Okay, very good. So let me get that out of the way, and let's get the game launched in. We moved ahead in the game. It's Test 39D. And now we can continue playing just by clicking now on the menu. How cool is that? Very nice, eh? We'll launch into it here with the pretty clouds in the sky. Yay. All right, game launch is paused. Very good. 2.48 million. What did I do? Did I buy fuel? I think maybe I bought fuel. Oh, I did some rearranging down here. That's what I did. I had this up to $3 million. What the heck did I do? I guess I bought fuel. 2.767. Yeah, that's what it was. I spent money on gas. I guess I got cheap. Let me see here. Yeah, 76 cents. There we go. Answers that question. Yeah, I added a third fuel tank and then wound up. This was jank. Yes, this looks different down here, right? So the fuel depot was over here, right? The road went around it and the gate went outside the fuel depot. Well, for some doofus reason, if you're like, I guess, within a couple of 3-4 tiles of the main road, the fuel truck, instead of pulling off the main road and down onto the service road and parking next to the depot to logically pump gas into the depot, didn't bother doing that. So what did he do? He stopped on the main road. And what did that do? It backed up traffic because he was offloading like 3 million liters of fuel. Not that one truck can do that. There should have been a parade of trucks or a pipeline or something. Needless to say, I had buses backed all the way up to the top of the screen, and it took from 11 p.m. until 8 a.m. the next day to offload all the fuel. Whoops! So to hopefully prevent this from happening again, we not only had added another large fuel tank because I saw gas was getting cheap and I thought I'd take advantage of it when I could. Excuse me there if you hear anything funny. I was adjusting my headset. We went ahead and extended the road around to move the fuel depot. Double dumbass on me. Right? Yeah. So anyway, that may be. Wait. Oh, we're 2.48 million in the red. That's because we bought tons of fuel. What just happened here? I thought I had. Yeah. I thought I had. Oh, there's 2.45 million. Never mind. I thought I had. Did I save this right? Let me Let me just look at something here. I want to make sure I hit the right save here. Gosh, I could have sworn I had like $3 million saved up. Menu. Save game. Wait, why? I can't load game here? What just happened to load game? Oh, no wonder. Double dumbass on me. Yes, that's it. No, exit. Go to the main menu. This is the wrong. That's test 39D. Yeah, yeah, we were looking at the wrong airport. No wonder. Something doesn't look right here. I had $3 million. How'd I get 2.5 million in the hole? It's because I had started. Oh, geez, Louise. Live stream 2D. That looks familiar. Yeah, that's great. Well, that was entertaining for a minute. Yeah, I like this here with the SimAirport logo. Hey, there's our airport. And yes, look, indeed, we do have $3 million at our disposal. And we have a little bit of gas available, too, for a day or two. So we're going to have to work on that. Okay, so hope that was entertaining for a couple minutes. Hey, what the hell? Oh, what's going on here? I have to do something about this garbage deal. Oh, yeah. Wait, where are all these? Oh, these are pissed off people walking away. But they probably missed a bus or something. Because I know I didn't have that fuel issue here because I put the fuel depot on the far side. I know the fuel truck pulls in over here. If the fuel depot had been on this side, the fuel truck could stop over here and back everything up. All right, let's see where we're at here. We have us, just a quick refresher. Let's go to planning. We have a 100 tile length runway at present, which we will be looking to expand before too long because we're going to be getting bigger jets in for this area down here. I think we've already done our planning though for the, oh look, we've done our planning for the second level. Hooray! All we got to do is build it. So this will be Securita. All right. The initial build will end here. That will add one more security line than we currently have. These will be stairs and escalators coming up from below. What the hell is that? Somebody dropped their uh-oh. Get security on. Wait, we don't have security in the game. Ah, we're all going to die. Oh, we do have security. They just don't look terribly threatening or impressive. So, let's see. What did I do here? I added one more layer up here just to square this number up here. So that's what that did. And then we'll add these additional 5 checkpoints eventually. And then we've got room for more. So expandability is good. It's good. It's good. So we have that. Ticketing, you know, it looks kind of maxed out. But here's the thing. I'm going to be shifting it, all right? We've analyzed how much space ticketing actually takes up, right? If we move this conveyor that drops down to the first floor, holy cowabunga, dude. Sorry about that. It figures, here I am. It's getting into the evening, and my body's saying, yo, it's getting kind of late there, old man. So I think we are at 8 by 11, and we could shorten this up to 7 by 11. I may well do that because I really do like the idea of a more open space in the terminal. And more desks means more queue lines, so the queue lines do not have to be as long to facilitate the pack's flow. So yeah, well, the other thing is this is an oddball number right through here. All right, so we have this island here in the middle, although I could fix that. Here we go again. I could put a row of plants or just have a space. No, it'd kind of be goofy if it has space. What kind of objects could I just stick in the middle there? Apparel stand, that's pretty useless. Tables, decorative bushes. Decorative bushes, that's an idea. Those go inside or outside bushes? Those are indoors only. Okay, that's a thought. Statues, those kind of need to go along the way. We can put some statues in there. because they take up one tile in the case of this one and two tiles in the case of this one, and they do not rotate. It'd be great if they did, I know, it'd be great if they did all kinds of stuff. They did like an airplane you could put in the middle. That'd be fun. Flight info kiosk. Oh my god. Dang. So rude of me. Sorry. These are outdoors only, right? This is an indoor. That's not. Why is that an outdoor tree? That looks jank. Huh. You really, I mean, well, you got to put them a ways away from the runway. You don't want trees anywhere near your airport. Hey, Justin Corman, what's happening, buddy? You don't want trees anywhere near your airport because trees tend to be breeding grounds for things called birds, and birds are bad. Okay. When it comes to planes, they don't get along well, especially the engine intakes and birds. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, the idea is going to be shift the doors. We've only got one door currently. We're going to make this two doors. Oh yeah, I had planning pulled up, didn't I? All right, we're going to delete this row because I think we're going to shrink, at least on this side. We're going to shrink maybe down and maybe on this side too. The queue lines by one. All right, so we'll be shifting everything around. This guy's will be shifting upward. That balances things at the top. Blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to close off this wall space here because this will all be ticketing. So basically it'll work like this. Your packs will hit the ticketing kiosks, then they'll come in and go upstairs or up escalators to security. Otherwise, packs will come in, cycle through the lines, do their thing, and then they'll come over and go upstairs, cycle through lines, get their tickets, check their bags, go upstairs. All right. Once upstairs, they've got all this space to walk around. Just watch out for the magic bag that's floating here. The yellow area will be queue lines. These will be the big XL flight info displays to help bathe the area in information. We'll throw some plants in as well because we like doing that sort of thing. ID check stands here, 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 and here, and thus there and there. These will be the remote bag scanners. We've got two tiles here between the remote bag scanners and what will be their assigned X-ray machines, so we can slip in some of the scanner desk hoopa joops. So people will process through Securita and come out down here. Then, if they have to catch a plane down on gates A1, 2, or 3, or at least currently named A1 and 2, 2 and 3, they'll just drop back downstairs or down escalators here. Excuse me. So we'll see a little rebuild of this area here. And I haven't fully decided on how it's going to get rebuilt, because these offices will eventually wind up on the third floor because this will eventually become like, big baggage claim area. Needless to say, they'll come down this way or up this way, and this will be the open side. All right, so then they'll be able to filter out here into the lower level terminal for the small gates. The big gates, the large gates here at the bottom, will be served up here on the second floor. And we've already got the first gate laid in. We got the doors laid in for each, here, here, and here. And then we got the gate agent desks and queue lines. Let's see how long those queue lines are. 7 tiles. All right, so 21 tile queue lines. And then we've got 5 tiles of space to work with over here on this side, which will work nicely. We'll be able to put in a nice little cafe section over here like we did downstairs, like that. Yep, pretty. I think so. Cool. Restrooms will be plumbed in over here, which kind of matches the same thing over here. What I'm noticing, I don't know if this is just part of the recent redo of some of the packs' behavior or what have you, but very few arriving packs are hitting the restrooms. They are making, as you can see, excuse me, they're making a beeline for baggage claim. Right? Let's just put this in motion. And they're out here. So here's a whole new thing of arriving packs. Not too many. Oh wait, here. In fact, let's slow it down. Let's kind of zoom in and see how many of them. All right. So look at all these arriving packs here. Do you see any of them heading into the bathroom? What's the first thing you gotta do when you get off an airplane? I would think it's take a pee, because if you're smart, you've been drinking water the entire flight. If you're smart, well, that guy may have just been the one exception to the rule. Oh, he just went in there and used a garbage can because this one on the outside or the one over here that he just passed, any one of these two would have been, closer and easier. But pro tip about flying, flying dehydrates you. So drink lots of water. It will help prevent or help reduce the effects of jet lag. That said, you drink lots of water. That way you have to pee when you... and if you wait until the aircraft starts its descent, then you wind up stuck in your seat with your seatbelt on, for half an hour or so while you descend and land and taxi in, and God forbid you have to wait on a gate. And you're sitting there having to, do your business and are stuck in your seat. So drink lots of water and then make sure you go pee about the time you hear the engine start to throttle back. Look at your arrival time or talk to the flight attendants about arrival time and say, hey, how close are we to starting the descent process and what have you? And that way you can go and do whatever business you need to do before you get stuck in your seat. All right. Pro traveler tip there. Okay, so enough with the Willy Foo-Foo stuff. We have lots of money saved up. This is good. Hooray. And do we have fuel trucks coming to service any of these planes? No. He's got a good percentage. He's got an even better percentage. He's got not such a good percentage. I guess we're not selling any fuel to those guys. Well, screw you hippies. All right, and speaking of fuel, I got to keep an eye on it because we have about a day and a half worth of fuel left. Okay, so that said, all right, let's get up here and start at least laying in this foundation, because this is going to take a minute for these people to build. All right, so there's that section. Whoops. Here's this section. And we may get an eye on, I don't think they've done any of the performance upgrades yet. And notice this is lagging just a little bit when I click that in there. All right. But we'll kind of see how things sort out as we're doing this build here. That said, so performance updates are coming soon. That's what the devs are working on. All right, Edge, they put out an update here for July 27th. They adds a main menu. So it's cool. I can start a new game with a custom set of airlines, disable the defaults. Steam Workshop UI is substantially overhauled, adds Steam Workshop Browse. View in game with one-click play on airports and improved user interface overall. User experience, I guess user experience, UX. Adds full in-game airline editing. Adds in a new game mod status screen to display the mods in the save, and provide auto download functionality. Can sometimes be a bit quirky due to Steam client API inconsistencies. May see needs update, but should be an overall improvement to the mod workflow. Demo spawn is currently missing. Will be re-added in the future. All right, whatever. Fixes taxiway clearance not being respected on west and south expansion land. Fixes despawn point not being moved with southern expansion. Fixes taxiway tool not invalidating draws that are misaligned to grid after some land expansions. Decreases fancy chair rest need effects to be more in line with regular seating. Loan payments now always come from cash balance regardless of available cash on hand. Can bankrupt you. Okay, so let's, while I'm doing this real quick, let me put this out of the way again and bring this back up because, fuel got cheap and I didn't see it. I don't know how cheap it got though. It went down in price though. Okay, so it's on the rise, but it looks like it might be stalling out, which means it'll start to decline again. Yeah, then again it accelerates, starting going up because I'm watching it now, naturally. All right, we spent almost $1 million on new foundation. So see how a second floor can be pretty expensive? It can also be pretty cheap if you watch my previous videos. You can put in a second floor, just put in a large gate, and then just build basically a landing inside the doorway. You know, like yay big, right? Basically, here's all you would need. All right. Excuse me. Let me just sketch this in here for you. Say you have a large gate. All right. Now, in case you've missed it previously, these two tiles here, boom, that represents a large gate, and it represents a small gate too. While we're at it, but we're talking about a large gate here. All right. Large gate goes in on the second floor. All right. Notice this is the edge of the gate right here. This tile where I'm pointing. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Door, space right here. So that's where your sliding door goes, right? If you want to do the large sliding door, then you just go 4 boxes, right? But sliding door, boom, that's all you need. There's two squares right there, 5 and 6 from the left corner, all right? Anyway, so if you just, the simplest, quickest, easiest way to do this, all right? So say you've got your gate here, all right? You know what, we'll do it this way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter which way I do it. All right, all you need to do, and I like to have 2 tiles of width for all walkways, unless it's a hall going down like to the bathroom or something. Then it can be 1 tile. But for all things that are going to carry heavy traffic, 2 tiles, okay? So we're going to start here, and we're going to just go up 3 tiles. So that leaves 2 here. We're going to come across this way, 6 tiles, and then boom, okay? Now, you see that space there? So we have just done this much space, 4 by 7. So that's 28. 28 times 500 is 14,000. So that little bit right there is not going to cost anything there. Let's drop down the first floor. All right, it's 4 by 7, right? 28 tiles, $14,000. That's all you need on the second floor, all right? And then what you would do is just come down here. Don't even worry. You wouldn't even worry about an escalator at this point. You can do an escalator later, but you'd have to add a little more foundation because you've got to get people up and down. So just put in a stairway up. Well, stairway down in this case because we're looking at the second floor. Boom. That's what it would be. All right, so stairway, $27,500 plus $14,000. That's what, $41,500. So minimum cost. Okay, I guess you could go a little cheaper if you put like the stairway like right here. All right, or maybe even right there. All right, I would guess by right here. Then it would take you down to 6 by 4, which would be $12,000. It would save you $2,000. So let's do this. $41,500 to facilitate a large gate. All right. So if you're playing career mode and you want to put in a large gate, that's the minimum of what you need. Okay. $41,500 on top of the gate cost. Okay. Because you know you have like the gate A1 here. You can put a gate A2 here. On the again, this is on the career mode, so you got to kind of envision that with me, right? All right, and the door is going to be at the same spot, except it's going to be on the second floor. So this is all that you need to give a couple tiles for a landing, enough room for stairs, walls around it. This is $14,000. Okay, it's 28 squares at $500 a square. All right, and that's the math. That's how it works. Boom. Then you've got second floor accommodated. Just put your gate agent desks and whatever you want, you know, wherever appropriately located around it. And you've got larger aircraft coming in, which means larger passenger counts. So good luck making sure you've got the throughput capability of ticketing and security. Now, beyond this, let's just take it one step further because we were talking about escalators. You have to research escalators. They cost money. All right. Let's say we're going to take this side over here and do this. We're going to put an escalator up and an escalator down on each side of the landing. Boom. That's all you need. So this is the landing right here. We'll put that in yellow. That's the landing. All right. And then you got escalator up, escalator down, because you got to be able to access both ways. Stairs are cheaper. Escalators cost twice as much. All right. But then here's our total space here. 40 tiles. So that's going to cost $20,000. That's all you need. $20,000 plus the escalators, which are going to be expensive. All right, let's look down here. $45,000. So you get $90,000 worth of escalator. So that's a $110,000 ad right there. I'd go with stairs. Stairs are faster. Wait. I read stairs are faster throughput or escalators are faster throughput. It doesn't matter. You could just put 2 sets of stairs. All right. And you could have down on the first floor, you know, have a gate agent desk here in this area underneath and a gate agent desk here. So packs check in, boom, up the stairs, zoom, zoom, and they load the airplane. All right, so it'd be quick and efficient. Got it? That's how I would do that. And that's how you can add a second floor to your basic terminal for an absolute minimum cost. Okay, let's see here. We're keeping an eye on the price of fuel, but at the same time, we're also reading through the dev notes. Okay, so performance patch details. Most you know, this has been our main focus this cycle. Was going to take an extended cycle similar to multi-floor release. While it's already taken some time, the outcome should prove to be well worth it. Here's what you can expect. All right. So here's what to expect from the performance upgrade that they're working on. The devs are working on this cycle right now. Our most recent tests are showing roughly 10 to 20% of previous times for CPU render work upon loading. A large and very built-up save on edge right now. We see this save taking about 25 to 30 milliseconds per frame just for the CPU render work. That's about 30 frames per second. And that's right after loading and while still paused. That same save after the foundational performance rendering work now shows around 3 milliseconds. 3 milliseconds as opposed to 25 to 30. Note, however, this is immediately following the load and while the game is still paused. Basically, we've reduced the burden that comes with CPU rendering work, though that's just half, well, 80% or so of the battle. That's then going to allow us to make use of multiple cores. The remainder of the game logic that thus far we've been unable to run in parallel due to limitations of the game's engine, Unity architecture. This upcoming performance release specifically allows us to work around that, and while it will bring noticeable improvements by itself, when it hits edge, you probably won't see the massive gains, massive is italicized, that we've been talking about, not right away at least. All right? Not right away at least. Ooh, God, fuel got expensive. Crap. I need this to drop down. Yeah. We are running out of gas. Not that I'm terribly fussed about it. I mean, we've got the money saved up to do our expansion here. Anyway, okay. So that's good. God, it's getting way up there. We're going to hit a $1.80. I don't know if a $1.80 is the ceiling or what. Oh, we're coming down now. I know. I think 60 cents is the floor. Looks like a $1.80 is the ceiling. Holy cowabunga, Donatello. I had to pause for a second there. I think of one of the stupid Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle names. Okay. Basically, we've reduced the burden that comes from the CPU. Wait. Oh, I already read that paragraph. During the course of the next month, following next week's release, we'll quickly begin threading major pieces of the game loop's logic that we previously were unable to make multi-core aware due to the engine limitations. Again, the Unity game engine that the game's built around. That's when you'll see multiple quite large gains hit. Even though the reality is that the catalyst making it possible are the foundational elements in the upcoming release next week, which may be a little buggy. It was a massive undertaking. Don't worry though, you will being emphasized, feel the improvement next week too, and especially on higher end hardware. And rest assured, by the end of the cycle, it's going to get even faster, much faster, italicized. P.S. This is going to be a longer than normal cycle, likely similar in length to multi-floor cycle, simply due to the size and scope of the changes required to hit the performance goals we've set out to achieve. And the performance goals are quite lofty. They're talking about 20,000 packs with no noticeable game lag. Right now, I think the high-end machines are seeing 4,000 to 5,000 packs that they can do that. They did a quick hot fix on the 28th. The main menu buttons were inoperable if it had weather effects turned on. So that's the latest and greatest from the devs. There was mention on a post about after the performance deal. Do I not have stupid upgraded buses? Let's fix that. Let's get that fixed. All right, that might help move some of those packs a little faster. There was talk about the road, right? Being able to move the road and run it over to the left side of the rail line. And so there was some discussion. It's in the works of being able to run the road underground, and I guess thus under the rail line, um, which is, you know, a neat idea. Of course, we'd all like to see elevated roads, underground roads, but then there was also discussion about being able to change the shape, the length, the positioning of the rail line as well, which I especially like, and think that's something we should be able to do. Excuse me, I think the rail line should be able to be flexible, and as I've talked about in previous videos, I think you know, it'd be great if they had a map where like the road and the rail line ran out here and did a loop and came back. You can do that with the road, but you can't do it with the rail line. Or the rail line just ran across the middle of the screen. There, build. You know. Of course, there part of the issue then becomes the rail line being at grade level, and you're not being able to build taxiways and whatnot above it. There, I think it would be cool if it were set up that you could plan taxiway construction that would go across the road and the rail line, and part of that construction cost would have the road and the rail line duck underneath. So it would take a few tiles each direction, the other side, each side of the 10-tile taxiway width. You know, maybe 3 either side, maybe 4, as those dove underground to go under the taxiway, but that would be super awesome. And then you would have the flexibility to build long runways east to west like this. Okay, that's my thought. All right, we got fuel trucks out there. Hooray! Oh, we are draining down the fuel reserves quick. Of course, the price is coming down, but now I'm looking at it. Of course, it's going to go back up. Okay, I do not hear a whole lot. Oh, nope, I take that lie back. There is still some construction going on. Okay, so what we can do here is start building in the initial elements, and of course, just for my buddy Alex, the key thing is the bathrooms. First thing, always, bathrooms. Must be bathrooms. Right. Bathrooms here. Sinks. Lots of sinks. Say anything about parking garages? No, it did not. Parking garages are still down the road. So, yeah. We will just have to wait on parking garages. I mean, one step at a time, right? You know? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. There we go. We have us a second floor. Now, we could go ahead and just build the taxiway. Oh, I'm on the second floor. Oops. Let's go ahead and build the taxiway. And technically, I guess I could add another gate over here, but really this is going to be baggage claim expansion. And then also the transfer back and forth to the future international terminal on this side will kind of take place in this area. So, oh, did we build that quick? Sweet. That worked out. Okay. So let's clear this planning here because it's just a little annoying. Alright. Objects. Aircraft gate. Large. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Why did B1, C1, D1 side by side? Really? We can't do B1, B2, B3? Those are going to change anyway. Also, let's take a quick look at the... oh, I'll have to upgrade them first. No worry. Furthermore, with the addition of the additional gate capacity, we're going to have to look at expanding the runway and adding in more taxiway and possibly a parallel runway. Because 6 gates, I think, are going to need, you know, that takeoff and landing capacity. We're going to need it. All right, planning. These guys are clear. Let's clear that. All right, it wants to be assigned to stuff. Yep, I get that. Okay, that's good to go. Second floor. All right, so you can see I've got the deals lined up exactly where the doors need to be. Yay. Sliding door. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then also we can clear the planning here on the second floor for the outdoor stuffs. Clear. Furthermore, let's do this. Let's change. Okay, so now, you know what? I'm going to kind of push through the flight. Wow, we're still at 2.5 million. Love it. We're making buku bucks here, gang. We got this hooked up. So I think we've achieved critical mass here. Female restroom, that's what I'm looking for. And then male restroom. So we're making money hand over fist. Okay, we got the doors built in. That's good. What was I looking at doing? Oh yeah, okay. Fuel's getting cheap, so we're gonna just watch fuel. Nothing else matters right now. We gotta refill these tanks. Okay, 75 cents is what it's looking like. 76. Okay, I'm gonna put in for 1.5 million liters. And if it goes down more, then we'll buy more. Because sometimes it goes up, it fakes, it goes down, it comes back. You know, it's like, okay, it's going to see now. It's finally, the arrow's trending back upward. So let's watch this for a minute. We're past midnight. Yeah, the price is skyrocketing, but we got 1.5 million liters. It won't be here till tomorrow, though. We're going to have a day without fuel. That sucks. As we are down to no reserves. Craptastic. Okay. All right, life goes on. Excuse me. Objects. Let's kick it down here to gate agent desks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So our gate agent desks, very good. We'll get those connected up. Oh, yeah. Gates. Gates, that's what we need to do. I'm not talking about Gates McFadden. That could be on my to-do list. I'm just saying. If you know who she is. Gate. Okay, A1. A1, A2. Do we want to do A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6? Is that going to be the way to do this? I think so. So we're going to change this. Change this to A4. Okay. We'll change this to A6. Wait, no. Doofus. Hang on, this will be A5. This one will be A3. And that's good that I just changed the other one. This one's going to be A2. Got it. And we're going to upgrade it. And we're going to put the... There we go. Got to be on the ground floor to do this. I think this is a good place for the fuel port. Let's put it there. Yep. Okay, this is going to be A, and then I'll automatically go to 4. And then, oops, upgrade. Put the fuel port there. And then we can just change this to A, and it automatically goes to 6. Okay, we'll upgrade, fuel port there. Now we come over to our utility. And, I am going to venture you know what? Yeah, I think we'll wind up running baggage from here down here. So I don't think we're going to have a problem crossing fuel lines. That said, we're going to run this fuel line down like this and run this like this. Boom, confetti. Okay. Now let's go up here to the second floor, and then we can assign gate agent desks. So then that gets happy. Nope, that doesn't work. I was wondering if you can assign a gate agent desk to multiple gates. And that's something the devs may need to look into, because it's prototypical. It happens at real airports. Okay. Um, let's see, where have I been? Dayton, I think. There's some places. All right, so what they'll have is they'll have basically a single door coming in from the jetways, right? But there will be two jetways tied to that door, right? So one jetway will go out straight, and another jetway will go down the wall of the terminal and then go out. So it serves, basically that one doorway serves two gates. All right. So the way you would model this on here is, let's find a clear patch here where I can demonstrate. I don't have a whole lot of room to do a clear patch. Okay. Let's say this were a gate. Wait, let's do this. There's gate 1, there's gate 2. Right? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, door. 1, 2, 3, 4, door. Okay, there's the doors. So basically, here's how this would work, in my opinion. Go out 2 tiles. Okay, start here. This could go along like this. And then the wall of the terminal would be here. And then the opening would be anywhere you want it to be. Say like right there. Okay? But the idea is that you could have one gate agent desks, one set of them, serving both those gates, right? So in this case we'd have one here, say one here and one here. And this aircraft comes in, deplanes, everybody goes out. Actually, they would probably go out the doorway there. And then your packs would, load in here. And maybe you have a departure doorway here. Well, packs come out through this way. And then they load out through here. All right. It is prototypical. It happens at real airports. Okay. So it's kind of cool like that. So something I think they should look into. Being able to assign gate agent desks to more than one. Yeah, requires secure area. It isn't a secure area technically. Okay, cool. All right, fuel is getting installed. That's good. Okay, secure area. We're going to work on the secure area thing now. Remote bag scanners. Here's where we do our security upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those. Metal detectors. That was not the right button. Very good. Now, the question now becomes, again, and I have not gotten any, I guess I've gotten some answers from folks, but what is the most logical way to set up your queue lines? Do you have like one line coming to one desk? Do you have multiple desks? Do you zigzag it this way and then it dumps out? Boom. This guy says you go here, here, here. This guy goes, you go here, here, here. This guy says you go here, here, here. And this guy goes, you here, here, and here. That's a way to reduce cost. Labor being the biggest cost. And okay, so let's see here. So we're going to do. I'm going to try. I don't know if this goes any faster. Okay, somebody help me out here. Have you used the remote security stations? And I think Justin, I don't know if you were talking about this or somebody else. That you can hook these up to multiple bag scanners, and there was no reduction in the time it took for them to do their thing. So, you know, that's one of those things that kind of play by ear and learn from experience. So, I don't know if I want to just put one of these every 3. I guess I could put one every 3. I was thinking about maybe putting one every 4 to 6. Let's try every 4. Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those will be attached to that machine. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. That machine, 1, 2, 3, 4. That machine. Okay, then they'll get done. Now, all that has to be built. We still got to do a little bit more here. We still got to have our ID check stands. I was some. Oh, it was someone else. Yeah. Okay, let's get those done. Okay. Let's clear all this out. So we see exactly what's what. And we need, what are we doing here, fuel thing? But Jared, same thing. Yeah, okay. Good. Current reserves 1.5 million. Yeah, no, we don't. We got 0 fuel on hand, so this is going to be a day where we lose money, I'm thinking, but that's okay. We will prevail. All right. Q lines. Here we go. Here's the whole Q line discussion thing again. Yes, it's getting old, A-Train. Yeah, I agree. It's getting old. Now I'm wondering, and I'm trying to leave room to facilitate this. But we have this one desk here, right? If it's not moving fast enough, you know, we have this queue line going this way. What if then we add a second desk right here? You know, or put this one here and this one here. So you have the exit to the queue line right here. This tile isn't effectively served by 2. So then maybe it moves faster? I don't know. We're going to cut that short right there. There. So we can put some plants in here. Jim and John, hey, what's happening? How are you? Being freaky fast today? Oh, hope you're making some money off that deal. Okay, 2 there. All right, let's see how this goes. Where do we go up? 6, 5, 6. 2, 2, 2, 2. Add in our queue lines here. And leave a couple empty. Okay. And then we'll lather, rinse, repeat. And finally, whoops, is that in the wrong spot? Maybe in the wrong spot. Let's dismantle, get that out of the way. And let me put the queue line in so that I know where it's supposed to go. 1, 2. There we go. Cool. All right, now we can put the flight info display back in. Where are you? Right there. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, for now we need a wall along here, which means I guess for now we need a wall along here. That would seem to make sense, right? We're going to clear this wall out here. And we may need to add a wall right here. All right, the only drawback to that is, let's look at packs flow. If we put a wall here, arriving packs to this gate, and indeed the other gates, are going to run down this wall because they're going to try to get over here to these stairs. They get downstairs so that they can shoot straight out to here and then out this way. That's what I'm thinking they're going to do. That said, do I want to do these opposing? Do we want... Oh, you know what? I think maybe we do. Maybe it will improve packs flow if we do the stairs opposing. So again, arriving packs are going to be flowing this way, right to left. Thus, if these two here, which one will be stairs, one will be an escalator, go down, then that gives us reason to have this space here. This space isn't wasted. So then they come down and they flow out. If they're changing planes, they go down and then they flow out and they go this way. Meanwhile, people who have just come through Securita come this way and they either go to their gates here or they go down this way. This is looking like a pretty fine idea. So my thought was maybe putting a wall here, because then you could have a couple of benches here. But maybe that's not such a good idea because it would restrict the packs flow. I still want to have benches here though, so maybe just a segment of a wall. Let's leave these last two tiles open. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, let's do that. Do that number there. Then we can put benches here and here. I may go with a 3 and 2 configuration because then I got room for something on this end. I hate losing that tile, but I know packs flow is going to be blowing right down through there, and that's going to be from larger airplanes up to 7.6s. So that means we could expect 250 people going through there. So we may need to drop down to a 3 and 2 configuration and leave a tile down on this end for like a trash can and a plant. So if we put that like that, man, how do I have it downstairs? I do have 2 tiles. I mean, there's stuff, but there's no seating within that space. So yeah, seats should be at least here. And I kind of want to keep the space open, and we're going to have additional seating all over here. So I wouldn't mind having trash cans or plants on this end. I just don't want to have them right here at this little choke point. So 1, 2, 3. I just botched that. Because I haven't laid in the planning. That's why. There. Okay. So then, yeah. Okay, so there's that seating. And yeah, secure area must be accessible. We'll get that out in a minute. All right, so what we need to do here is roll through the end of the day. I guess we can go ahead and zone this Securita. Last 2 flights are off the gate. Okay, so we're almost where we'll be able to We're not going to be quite ready for adding flights on this end. We still got to build the baggage system to facilitate it, and that's going to require a little bit of work. Okay, there's those lines. So we're going to probably go through another day of flying before we add flights. I would like to get the security area up and running though. So shut down, and then we'll start watching the packs flow upstairs, then downstairs. You know, so we'll do that. That. And there we go. We can mess around with that here in a bit. Okay, so that's all set up. Yeah, security station. To be assigned. Oh yeah, we got to assign them. Okay, you to you to you. You. We'll have a little bit of overlap here, I guess. You to you to you. This guy assigns here. Assigns here, and he assigns here. There. There. The. Okay, and then the fourth one, this one assigns here, here, and here. But you can assign here as well. That one can be assigned there as well. Okay. So this one's assigned already. That leaves this one. We'll assign to that check stand. We'll assign it to here. We'll assign here. This one will go this check stand. Here, 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 here. Okay, excuse me. There we go. I think that will pretty well cover us. There's a sign there too. All right. First class and flight crew only. I think are going to be this one. Assign. Close. And then this one's going to be coach only. Assign. Coach only. Assign. Assign. Close. Okay, now those are assigned. Why? Remote security station requires staff. No, really? Man, I was hoping to get out of that. Well, poop. Okay. Let's see here. The remodel here is going to take some effort. The key is to making sure we've got remove that. Making sure we've got everything cleared out that needs to be cleared out. So we clear all that out. Then we got to clear all the queue lines out, which is a little bit of a pain when you think about it. Oops. Should be an easier way to do this. Here we go. let's just run through here and here and here. Here and here and here. Here. Okay, there's that. And that. Okay, that gets rid of all that. So there's the security area taken down. So now we have to move ticketing, which means we got to get this cleared out. And then we just got to leapfrog a couple of these desks. We got to move all the desks. Damn. Okay. Which way? Was I going to run? Oh, it was going to run laterally to the outside, so it was going to run here. Right. So we're going to need to go ahead and shrink these queue lines, get these out of the way. Don't try this at home, kids. If you're going to do this on your airport, you make this dramatic a change, just keep in mind that you've got to really kind of think it out in advance. All right. So now, see how our deal's over here? We're going to move that over here. The desks are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means the transition down will go here to here. Wait, no, it's at the right side of the desk, right? I click on utilities. Yes, on the right side of the desk. Okay, because you can't overlap the stuff, right? But when the desk goes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the desk goes here, right? So the connection will be here. So the connection to the down conveyor will go here, where this bag is, and then that'll be the down conveyor there. And then this can be just wall right here. That's taken care of. Though it almost makes sense if it actually let's just change that then. Wait, that there. Now it'll be hidden behind the wall. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to shift those 5 desks over. Thus, we have our new drop-down point here, which means our connection is going to go here, which means to connect to the existing deal, we just need to run across like this. All right, that's not too complicated. All right, so we're going to need foundation to here and around like this. Okay, and then we'll be able to tie into this hub here, which ties into the baggage depot over here with the 2-way conveyor. So this is okay. Will we have a dedicated hub for ticketing? Maybe, but we don't have to do that right this minute. We can do that. We can do that a little later. We'll probably put it somewhere around here, because if we page up, let's go ahead and plan this part. So over here we're going to have our desks, right? So we'll use the magenta so it stands out. Let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then here it makes sense to put the conveyor across like this, and then the transition down over here with yellow. Okay, drop down, boom, boom, and that's where that's going to run. Okay. So effectively, 1, 2, 3. Look here. Yeah, this is looking to be a good spot for a hub somewhere like this. We could always steer this over a little bit. And do something like that. So it eliminates the need for that. Takes this and does that with it. Okay. Now for now, we're wasn't going to build that set in just yet. I'm just going to build this set of desks. So it's going to shift this over. Dismantle. We still gotta get rid of these queues up here. Shrink queues. Zoom, zoom. Okay. All right. We are committing to this deal, so let's just clear all this schmutz and all this schmutz. You know what? This wall then needs to be cleared too, because we're moving everything up a row. And then we'll put in the planning. Maybe we'll just build the new ones here. Maybe we'll just rebuild all this over on this side. I think that'd be a good idea. Make the packs walk over there, right? They need the exercise. All right, so we got to make sure this gets pulled so we can build in this wall section here, right? So here we go. Let's go ahead and get this foundation on order because that's going to be critical. And we'll go ahead and get this foundation on order and this here as well. And then we'll just tie this one in here for now. Okay, so we don't have to put in any additional hubs at the moment. Utilities, clear. I'll clear that out. And I'm gonna hire 5 more workmen. The biggest concern here is time. We want to make sure this gets done on time. The doors are cosmetic. It's not an operational issue. We'll deal with that later. We can go ahead and put in our stairs and escalators. Escalator up. It's locked. Let's fix that. It's over. That's not where it is. It's not zoomed in that much. It's up here under escalators. So we'll pay for it. Then we're going to right click and research it because, like, you run an airport that has conveyor systems. You never heard of an escalator before? That's what I thought. All right. That takes care of that. Ticketing is fritzed out, but that's fine. All right. Should we do the escalator closer to the wall or stairs? What do you think? Any thoughts? Escalator closer to the wall or away from the wall? If people, because inevitably people will go upstairs, probably use a trash can or something stupid. Maybe the stairs should be closer to the wall because the majority of the packs are going to be going to the escalator. Pardon me. Okay. Let's do escalators. There and there. Stairway up. Here. And here. Away. Oh, there you go. Good timing. Nailed it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and dismantle this door. Dismantle these kiosks. Yeah, we're using both. And we're going to have the... Well, I got it laid in there now, so it's not a concern. Okay. I think it's about time to hit it. Now, what do we need up on this end? Anything? The security stuff will get taken away. The security personnel will come up here and man these positions. I don't know if we're going to have extra people. Wait a minute. Okay, we're good. These did not appear in the same place I thought they would be. That's okay. We're good. We're good. It's all good. Let's clear this out. In fact, we can clear all this planning out. And let's clear this out down here. We know what we're doing there. We know what we're doing here. We know what we're doing. Well, almost know what we're doing here. We kind of know. Okay, that's time to get cracking, McCracken. Let's go, people. These people went up the escalators that aren't even built yet. So they're taking their posts. That's good. Security is ready to go. We got extra security personnel that we can fire. This is good. Okay, let's pause here. So basically everything has been dismantled, right? So now, we got some wall segments we're going to put in here, like that. We'll deal with this later. This has been dismantled here. That's already set, so that's good. We can de-zone the area because that's done. All right, now we just put the stuff back in. Once it goes to the, yeah, let them run the boxes out quickly. They won't have to come far because we've got nothing new coming back. Come on, slow pokes. Okay, cool. All right. Objects. So ticketing desks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Apparently 2 of them didn't make it to the stupid storage thing before I hit the button, right? Yeah, this is live. Yeah, you're watching me live. Yeah, if you've been watching at the beginning, you would have seen me make a real fool of myself. Well, you're watching this live if it is 9 p.m. Central Time on Sunday night, the 28th? 29th. You're watching it live. All right? There should be a live streaming thing. Otherwise, it records it, and then you can watch it later. You can watch it playback later. Okay, utilities. So we need conveyors to go from here to here and from here to here. So yes, Jimmy John, I will take under advisement people's ideas and stuffs. Okay, this still needs to be built. Hopefully the foundation's been delivered, and now it's being built. Wait a minute. Yeah. Why hasn't that crap been delivered yet? Oh, hell's bells. Oh, boy. We could be in for a little bit of a problem. Damn it. Obviously, I did not position this. I needed to position this one tile further down. Because the delivery truck, which has got our supplies on it to build the new foundation, is not getting through thanks to the fuel truck, which is offloading 1.5 million liters of fuel. Oh, wait. It's almost there. It's almost gone. We might make this. First packs are going to be showing up here any minute. Fuel truck, get out of the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Oh my God. Packs don't know where to go and what to do now. Oh crap. And there's another part to this that I kind of neglected. See, this is complicated. Okay. Let me just throw stairways in here. Well, I can throw a stairway. Which way did I say these were going to go? These were going to be escalator and stairway down. So, page up, rotate. This is going to be escalator down, stairway down. That will facilitate getting up and down between the two levels. The stairway will. People are going the wrong way through security. Wait, what? How the security exits like magically turn themselves around? Holy shnikey! How does that happen? Okay, now stuff's getting built. Ticketing desks need connection to a baggage hub. All right, so God, damn fuel truck screwed us at the drive-thru. That and that. Now, And yes, I broke my own rule and I screwed the pooch. We're going to have the pooch unscrewed here in just a minute. Okay. How did you screw the pooch, A-Train? You don't do this until last. You don't run this conveyor here because then they're saying requires connection to baggage hub, because then you won't have the carts running, and so baggage will be AFU. You don't want it to be AFU. Don't be AFU. That's bad. All right. So now, all right, here we go. We're going to be connected here in a matter of seconds, because once this will just acknowledge that it's connected, and boom, confetti, we're in business. Okay, there, good. Now we're set. Okay, now we got the system. Now they got to be in a ticketing zone too. Let's put this ticketing. Okay, see, now everybody's happy, and we're just going to make that ticketing. Okay, and then the staff people will come show up. So we probably want to put some queue lines in while we got a minute. I've got this a little bit dinked up. That's okay. We're going to come out. 5 tiles. Okay. There we go. Don't panic. We will get it under control here. All is well. Remain calm. We're going to set this one up a little different. I may reverse that other one. I know I did it the other direction. Just trying to make sure we have everything aligned so that it basically dumps out to 2 options for the packs. Okay? All right, now. This guy, assign to. This is going to be first class. Assign. This is going to be coach. Assign. And you assign. This one is going to be coach only, but you're not going to be assigned there. And same with that. Okay. We'll go ahead and assign this one here too. So we're going to assign there. Okay, that takes care of those. Now, do these over here. This is first class. Assign. This is coach. Assign. That's coach and that's coach. We're not going to assign them to that though. This one will be assigned to first class and coach, and we'll take people from there. This one will take people from any, whatever's available. You'll take those 2, and you'll take those 2. All right, now, when the bum rush happens, now notice the security gates are still backwards. I'm not sure why. I don't know who and how those got turned around. That's just weird. I think it was because of this deal over here. Okay, now I can put in these escalators. I may have to take those out and that's dumb. How did they magically turn themselves around? I'm going to have to send that in. That's weird. All right, so let's make sure we do a save here. It's live stream 2. We're going to call this 2. Well, we're in 2D bug. Boink. Okay, cool. Boink. All right, good. Now, so here we are going to set up this side as escalator down here and stairway down there. Okay. Close. We're not going to need, these people won't need, those restrooms now are oops. Nope, they're not accessible because there's no wall dividing them. Minor technicality. Yeah. Hey, it's a big unisex bathroom. All right, folks. Where is all our staff people? Where the hell did they all disappear? God, our people are not even on the gates anymore. Where's the staff? There's 2 people down there. Did they come up here? Why did they... Oh, jerks. 1, 2, 3. Let me just look at the numbers here. Manage staff. 16 need 25 total. 25. All right, let's look. Security, I think we're overstaffed. Yeah, see, we only need 19 security. So we will FAR a few of them. Blondie, you're out. Those of you with the shades on, you just look too cool. So we'll take 6 of y'all out. Yeah, you just look like you got a mean face. Can't see your face. Can't see your face. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 there. 9. 9 times, Mrs. Bueller. Oh, you with the sunglasses. 10. That'll leave 4 extras. You know what? You don't need 4 extras. Okay, albino, you're gone. And your back's turned to me. You're gone. 2, and we're going to keep 2 extra on just in case. All right, cool. All right, now let's see if things start getting moving the right direction. Look how the packs are flowing. See? That's beautiful. Now things are flowing here. Baggage is moving. The stations are staffed. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, took a minute there. We almost panicked. We didn't panic. I think we're going to be okay. Notice the security gates are now back to the way they should be. Did you guys see me change anything there? You did not see me change anything there. Oh, wait, no. They are backwards. How did they flip? It's like they magically flipped. You know what? It ain't broke, don't fix it. We will jank around with that. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I have a plan. Yeah, Custer had a plan. All right, let's just see if we can cover our butt here. All right, so green to the right, red to the left. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's get those installed. Then we're going to take these out. Construction, clear. Clear. Okay. Nothing lights up. We're okay. We're okay. We're going to make it. We're good to go. And we're good. Very good. Cool. All right. Good for us. So now we can start clearing some of this planning out, and that's how you upgrade, major upgrade to security and ticketing. Boom, confetti. All right. Sweet. All good. Isn't it pretty? Let's make the ticketing zone here so you're not walking in and out of the ticketing zone, because that kind of looks stupid. There. All right, now let's fix the front doors. One tile right there, because everybody's running through that gap. Oh gosh, here comes the flood. Large outdoor, large sliding door, large sliding door. Here, got another one on delivery. There it is. All right, and now let's add maybe some additional sidewalk over here like this. Comes the mass of humanity. Well, heck with it. While we're here, let's just add a massive sidewalk like that too. And then we're going to build in our other ticketing kiosks. Put 3 of them there. I'm going to put 1 here, and I'm actually going to remove this one. Now, of course, I removed it right in front of PAX, and they're going to be like, hey, where'd this go? Oops. Okay. There we go. So we got new ticket. Let's take a look at security. Holy Jesus. Yikes. Houston, we have a problem. Okay. So here we go with the Oh, I hate this crap. These damn lines. All right, let's work the line issue. So we're going to put a second. And we kept, what, 3 extra security guards, right? We got 2. All right, so we're going to have to hire 1 more security officer. Hire someone back off furlough. When we get these built, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Watch. Now, we got to assign 2. Assign. Where's this one? Assign 2, assign. Assign to assign. That should speed up the throughput here. Let's see how this works. All right, yeah, people try to jump in the line there and deal with it. It's like, oh, hold it. Yeah, I know, a bunch of you idiots missed your flights because, well, you know, trying. So this system is not, damn it, I was really hoping we wouldn't have to have a frickin' the usual 3-line stuff. But it looks like we're going to have the usual 3-line stuff. All right, go home. Go home pissed off. Come back tomorrow. There's more flights tomorrow. Okay, so what we need here is that'll be the third one. 1, 2, 3. We'll put this here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now we got all these people flowing through. Yep, I know. A couple more. Y'all just go check in. I don't care. Check in. We got lines at the, yeah, you know, growing pains. You go through this sort of thing, and it can sometimes cause problems. All right, shrink the queues. I think we're through the end of the flying day here. Holy crap, those people are all trapdoed up there. All right, last of our packs are getting through. They're totally going to miss their flights. Oh well. Especially since they decided to go to the bathroom after waiting in line at security for an hour and a half. All right, that was somewhat of a fail because this system does not work. I tried getting you guys feedback on that, but you know, I've also tried that before. And either due to a lack of feedback and a lack of testing, it sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, that's on me. All right, so but I do ask you guys' opinion. Hey, does this work? Does this one work? So just trying to figure out what works and what doesn't here. Okay, so now we get rid of those 3. That's going to move some staff around. Okay, now let's fix this queue line thing. All right, so there's the first one. I'm going to move those forward, so that's a good idea. I'm going to keep 3 lines, 3 tiles there. Okay, that'll work. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I know this is fun and exciting to watch, but hey, welcome aboard, gang. I'm A-Train. Appreciate you being here this evening. It's a Sunday evening if you're watching this live. If you're not, well, it's Sunday evening, July 20... Wait, I checked this a minute ago. 9th? 29th. Just add a single line for now. Oh, you mean a single, like, queue line that runs... I wonder what would happen. Well, I guess if you have more desks, I don't know. You know what? 1, 2, 3. This is the system I know works. So it's a pain in the butt, and it increases the number of security personnel I have to have, which increases my cost, which reduces my profit margins. But I know it works, and that's what I'm worried about right now. What works? All right, so we're going to assign this to here. This is going to be a first class and flight crew. And we're going to have coach. You're going to assign there. Oh, shnikey. Okay. We're going to see how this works. This is going to be of improvement, but we're going to assign those there. Those are assigned out there. Before I have an ID check stand for every one of the damn lines. That's ultimately where this could be going, and I'm not thrilled about that idea. All right, you'll take first class and you'll take coach, and you're assigned to any of those four. Okay? Got it. You know what? No, I'm even going to unassign you from that one. So you have 3 routes to send people to. You're going to take people from here or here. You're assigned to here, here, and here. You will take people from here, which is coach. Let's go ahead and get this part out of the way. Let's see here. All right, I think that's got that. And then this last line I may well turn into first class and flight crew as well. We'll see. Okay, close you. Oh, I need to close it, but you'll take people from here and here, and you will be assigned to here, here, and here. You are assigned to there, there, and there. You'll take people from here and here. You will take people from here and here. You're assigned to here, here, and here. You take people from here. We didn't have a whole lot of flight crew and first class packs coming through though, so we're going to just go this way. Unassign that one, and you're going to take people from here and here. Go to there. Okay, I think we've got security squad away. We still got a couple extra personnel. We'll deal with that. Okay. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you would, give us a like, share with your friends, tell them about the channel. We appreciate you, and appreciate you spreading the word. Word of mouth is the best form of marketing after all. And subscribe to the channel for more great content coming soon. Also, if you feel so inclined, it would be great. We'd appreciate you. We're working on creating more content for your viewing pleasure and looking at adding in some new things. Maybe it's going to be special builds on SimAirport, or it will be some other games, and there may be some user choice in what games those are. Those will be available exclusively to our patrons on patreon.com, patreon.com/user/A_train, TRAIN. So go to Patreon and look me up, A_. It's not A-train, it's A_train, because I can't put a hyphen in the thing. Why you can't do that, I don't know. Maybe it's a programming thing, I don't know. So we appreciate your support for all the work we do here on the channel to produce quality, entertaining stuff for you guys and gals, and hope you enjoy it. Okay, we are in a position now where we could schedule our first flights down here, except for the fact we did. We don't have a baggage system set up yet, so we are probably not going to do that just yet. Did you notice how quick that autosave took place? The autosave just was bam, done. That's, I think, an idea on how the processes are speeding up. So that's a good thing. Also, I know we were talking about we're going to need a bigger runway. We could shift some of these flights down here, but I'd really rather keep these gates for the larger aircraft. We'll see how that goes. I may do specific airlines. So let's see here. This is a $563,000 parcel. We're going to need that to lengthen the runway. Now we can go 20 tiles to the south. Boom, boom. And then we would be able to go several to the north. So I think we're going to go through one more flying day without, and then we're going to look, because what I need to do now is figure out what we want to do as far as supporting these gates. We could do what we did up top, add in a couple of sections of taxiway, build a couple of hangars, although I've wound up adding an additional one, so there's you know, they're parked, but basically it's two baggage carts per gate, which I think is a little excessive. Also, because of the wing tip clearance of these aircraft up here or down here, I'm not thrilled about the idea. Basically, I would have to put road in. I don't want to put the hangar right up against the taxiway. Yeah, I know, it would work, but that's not the point. What I may do is do what I've done elsewhere and put like some road across here, like that, and then put the hangar here. Let's see, it's what's 24 by 15. Is it 24 by 15 for the large hangar? This will give us 5 vehicles. And I still don't think that's not. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, it's one. Okay. It's 26 by 14. Oh, there's 25 by 14. Okay, there it is. There's the hangar. I would rather have the 6 vehicles. I don't envision 3 aircraft needing fuel at the same time. That said, the fueling trucks are pretty efficient from going from one to the other. That said, there's also a point that if I do additional construction down here to the south, add another concourse. I don't think I want. I certainly. So I talked about running a separate alley like this, and you have a gap between the alleys, but there'd be like a connection here and a connection here. So an aircraft could juke out of the way of an inbound aircraft. They dance around each other. That's down the road, though. I don't think that's an issue right now. So for now, wait a minute. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough room because it's only 10 tiles deep. Do it just like that one. Just like that. Okay, cool. We're on the second floor, aren't we? Yep. So, in other words, we need to clear this schmutz off. Stand by with this. Drop down to the first floor. Do that. Punch back to the second floor. Clear this. We can clear that. That's all good. That wall's there. Goodbye. The walkway is open. That's good. This walkway space is currently open. We'll deal with that later. All right. Back down to the first floor. So, we need a couple sections of taxiway like that. Sorry. Then we are going to have to get those built. And like I said, we're gonna blow through the next day's flight operations. We want to make sure we've got everything squared away before we start bringing in, because we are going to have to increase the throughput here at ticketing to facilitate additional PAX flow. I think. I mean, we start adding a couple aircraft, that'll be one thing. All right, that's good. We're good. Yeah, those aircraft were way late off the gate. I am not going to be getting a bonus for on-time departures. All right, what did I do? I put road in. Yeah, so we're going to put road in for at least 8 tiles, maybe 10. That's easy enough. Let's just do it. There's road. Okay. Let me see. Yep, okay. So then we're going to put the baggage depot here, like that. All right, and then that means we need our 2 medium hangars to go here and here. Cool. So now we've got planning. Now we can start building our baggage system. Page down. We need 2x7. There's the hub. Here's the walls. Here's the depot. Here's the connections. Here and here. Here's the space around that we have to have clearance for each of the ports. Okay. We're going to do this here. And we just got to get over and connect over here. Now, this is going to get a little bit janky because really we need to run this down and plan for the future. We're going to put an additional hub in here. That's going to serve baggage claim. You know, we don't have to worry about that right now, though, so let's not worry about that right now. Oh, yeah, we do. Wait a minute. Hey, A-Train, you're going to be opening up for 6 gates. You need more baggage claim. Duh. Okay, yeah, fair point. Let's figure this out. That would tie in there. Those tie in. This needs to be... ticketing will have its own hub, which means there will be just a solo connection down here, which means we'll be able to route this to one, route another to this, route a third over here, and then have some on this side as well. Because this baggage hub here is underserved. It's only got half its ports tied up. But I don't want to run something from here all the hell the way down here. I could, but don't want to do that. So let's look instead at baggage claim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Ugh, that's kind of tight. I don't like that being so tight. Okay. Now I'm seeing it. Now I'm feeling it. You guys feeling that? I'm feeling that. This is going to be baggage claim. Alright. There'll be 6, and then we can just build it on down here. Right? That makes sense, right? So, now let's see how we serve that. Again, these guys will soon get tied into a dedicated hub, which means that frees up one of these 2 connections. This one probably ties it together. This one then becomes the connection here. This becomes the connection to another hub right here. This connects elsewhere. Yeah. Something like that. Alright, so let's go back up here. Thus, we need to plot this deal. So we know this will come along here. This will come along here. This will drop downstairs like that. This will drop downstairs about like that. And we may be off by a tile here or there, but that's not going to be a big deal at the moment. We're just trying to get a general idea of where we need to have. Okay, that comes down. The connection is here. Go up. This goes here. Let's put this for giggle's sake. Here. Now, drop this down. Boom, boom. Wow. We have a convenient spot over here where we did have the hub previously. That would be nice to be able to tie into, wouldn't it? If we just rerouted a little bit, and that would save us probably quite a bit if, well, but that wouldn't fix our issue of freeing up a port down here. We need to free up a port down here. I mean, this could just run down to another hub right down here, I guess, and then yeah, we got 4 other ports, because then one of those hub ports has to tie into down here. So let's see here. If we run this like this, this like this, okay. This can come across here. We want to tie this port in here, which means this needs to come up like this. I need to clear this planning here and here so it doesn't interfere in the master plan here. Okay, so this comes up like this. Okay, this comes over and can tie in anywhere we want it to, which means I really probably don't need that to do that, like that. We need to get it online with this here. Then we can box this in with foundation. Something like that. Data Bali. Hey, Data Bali. That's a name I have not seen before. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you being here. And if you guys haven't as yet, throw up your local airport code so we can... oh, nice. Well, Jimmy John, we appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Very cool. Throw up your local airport code so we can see where you are on planet Earth or beyond. Okay, there's our hub. And we do this. Let's go ahead and plot in. These are the additional ports. Okay, the port locations, because you can't spot it in there. We could do this. You can cut it tight like this to save a couple $1,000 here and there. Damn. Why would I build new? Really? A-train? Duh. That's going there. And then we're just going to clear this out of here. Yeah, because that's kind of stupid. From the Department of Redundancy Department. We're going to just run this down like this and connect it like that. That's going to be two-way conveyor. No. It does not need to be two-way conveyor. It can be one-way conveyor to get to here. Oh, but I've got to tie this in up here, don't I? Huh. Oops. One of those has got to get tied in somewhere else, and this one is the logical one. So then, therefore, it does need to come up here. All right, so that means it needs to come... Or, I do this. We clear this out here. We run this to here and this to here. That doesn't leave us any expansion to the north, though. We need expandability to the north. PDK, live within the 2 miles of the airport. PDK, is that Portland? No, it's not. That's POR. What is PDK? I'm not familiar with that airport code. Oh, you know what? Here's a thought. What if we orient the hub this way? Wait, did I just make that 2x6? There we go. Then we can use this connection here. Still creates a little bit now. We use this connection here to here. Peachtree DeKalb Airport. You're down in Georgia, sweet Georgia. Peachtree DeKalb. So you're near Atlanta, but a little ways out of town. Got a couple other viewers down that way. Hot Atlanta. This would mean we have to move, we have to build foundation over here anyway, therefore this is redundant and would be stupid. Therefore we'll just take out that wall. And once we get here we would do this, and because these cannot be touching, no touching, this would do this. Boom. And I think we're okay. Now, this leaves us another change because, yeah, we're going to change this one more time. We're going to leave these lined up. We're going to remove this to here. remove those. So there's 3. We're going to go 3 by 5. I just cleared it out. What a doofus. Okay, 3 by 5. Here we go. Here's the final plan, gang. Because again, I'm trying to keep expansion in mind, right? So this one's going to plug in here, which means this one then has to plug in up here like this. And then this one can plug in there. And that leaves this port and this port available for future expansion. All right, got it. I think we're on top of it now. That just looks stupid. Just make a box. Jesus Christ, you got frickin' $1 million. Quit penny pinching. $2,000. Moron. All right, there we go. That'll make us a nice little box here. We might as well make it a nice little box there. Then we just need to run foundation along here. And that should take care of it. So 25th Century Gamer, welcome aboard, EWR. You are you the one that's in Ireland? We got somebody who watches from Ireland. I'm trying to remember. EWR. Newark Liberty across the river from New York. Yeah, Liberty. Yeah, Newark Liberty. Okay, familiar with that. Whoops, we don't need that. If we don't need that, we don't need that. Don't need any of that. Technically don't need that. Just build that there. Looks stupid. Build that there. Okay. Because we don't want to look stupid. Nope. Stupid is bad. Okay, so our uprated baggage system. Our expanded. Oh, you know what? We're going to go ahead and build this because God knows we get into flight ops and have a meltdown at ticketing because we didn't have this built. I want to be able to just hook it up. Boom. Be done. Okay, cool. All right, there's a bunch of money spent. So now maybe we can move forward because now we know that's going to be tied in there. This one's going to continue to be tied in here. That's stupid. It's a ticketing hub. It should be tied into the, I mean, it's a ticketing deal. It should be tied into the ticketing hub, right? I agree completely. All right, one more deal. All we're going to do is do this right here. Okay, that's going to change that. And then we need to add a couple more tiles. Like right there. So now, this one reroutes like that. That gets cleared out. And then this one's going to reroute to here. Boom. So, now, all 4 of these stations tie into the ticketing hub. The ticketing hub runs down here to the baggage. This is basically the distribution hub. It's connected to baggage claim right now, but it also connects to the baggage depot up here, and it's going to connect down here to this one for now. Okay, so all that gets done. Then we'll be set there. Now we can plan this. For now, we will just have the two-way connection here. That runs like this. And ties in like that. Which means we need foundation going from here. All the way up to here. And from here. All the way over to here. Okay, so now let's build that. Cool. That'll be our baggage hub expansion, or baggage system expansion. We won't have it plumbed in for the new bag claim expansion yet, but then again we've got to move all those offices. So we'll go ahead and also build in this foundation here. Back, phone died. Whoops, that sucks. I hate when my phone dies. Okay. This is looking pretty good now, I think. I think. Of course, that's a dangerous proposition. We're not going to add any more flights today. We can roll tide roll with some construction. Why do I have that all done up there? As soon as this gets done down here, then we'll be able to put in the depot. And then we've got to find a place to put our executives. So while they're working on that, let's work on that. Somewhere over the rainbow, we need to build orifices. We could build them right here behind ticketing, I guess. We could put them in a separate building. Could put them any number of places. We need to move these folks, though, because that's where the expanded baggage claim is going to be. Hey, fuel's getting cheap again. This is good. Especially this early in the day. If it gets cheap enough, we'll do a big buy. And, of course, I'm looking at it, pointing it out, and now it turns around and goes north again. Suck it. Okay, now let's look. Now, we got some backups occurring here. But not... See, they're not going through some of the... they're not using all the scanners. That's my issue here. So, yeah, see how they well, okay, they're kind of funneling people, but like this scanner, it's not getting anybody. It's feeling lonely. I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely inside me around. Team America World Police for you there. Let's see. All right, well, it looks like it's moving pretty good. In fact, if anything, people are spending more time at the ticket kiosks south to the baggage claim. Let's see, we got all that sorted. Oh man, I need to make that. Let's make the pickup zone a little bigger, shall we? Like aces and elbows in there. Drop-offs is, well, I guess I can make it bigger too. All right, let's focus here. Let's not get too much scope creep. Utilities, baggage. All right, let's see how this. Okay, so we need to rotate up, down. Put that there. Page down. Our hub here. Have our people come clear that. We need to clear out all the schmutz now. That. Clear out all that. That. This, and this. Okay. Utilities, baggage hub, rotate, drop. Cool. Now we can go ahead and put this up here and this here. Okay. Now all these are going to be in the consumers. That's consumer. That's consumer. This is two-way. That's two-way. And this should be a consumer. Okay. So now we're going to hook everything up, have it ready to go. So the minute we expand ticketing, boom, it is hooked up and in like Flynn. Now this we can't do yet. So we're going to do this. We're just going to run that part. We're going to run this part all the way to there. Then we're going to run our two-way part all the way to here. And then once the flying day is over, we'll just reroute those last few pieces and we'll be set, because then all the ticketing will tie into here and then it will connect down here to this guy. We'll switch over to a two-way, and then I think we may well reroute this guy and reroute this guy. Let's do that. Make this stuff more accessible. When I first built it, you know, we went pretty tight with the space. Whoa, don't do that. Went pretty tight with the space because that's what we had available. Boy, price of fuel went skyrocketing. Yay. Swell. Clear that out for giggles. Okay, so all that is set. Let's go ahead and clear off the planning because that just makes it a little harder to see things. Okay, cool. Okay, now we need to make our connections down here. So let's go ahead and get this. Utilities. That's two-way. That needs to be hub to hub. And actually, no, we're not going to change that yet. I'm actually going to reroute this. You know what, we'll deal with that later. Okay, so down here we need to run this like this. And then over here, this is a consumer. Wait. Yep, that's right. So this goes to here. That goes to there. Boom. Cool. All right. Now we go up here and we assign this to you, you, and you. Very good. We clear this right here. Okay, we can clear that planning right here. Very good. That's going to have that all set up. We can clear out this schmutz right here. And let's go ahead and just watch the aircraft take off, and then we'll make the final connections, and we'll be all set. Now, see if you guys see here. Boom. That's set in place. That's set in place. All right. So all we need, yeah, you got no gas. I understand. You're about to have gas. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, it's that's a little bug. We're going to be calling it a live stream here in just a few minutes anyway. All right, let's get these last couple airplanes out. On their way. Cool. Now, of course, now we have to go through another flying day with no more additional flights, but that's okay. All right, so let's utilities, clear. Clear that there, clear that there, clear this here, clear this here. Okay, everybody with me so far? Let's get this cleared up, as it were. Okay, cool. Now, this becomes hub to hub. This stays as is. This becomes hub to hub. And then we have connection, 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 connection. And go. All right, hooray. Everything is now connected. We have our new ticketing area ready to lay in whenever we need it. It will be ready to go. In fact, We could go ahead and just put, I mean, I could put the ticketing desks in, but then staff's going to go run into them. I don't want them to do that. I could put the conveyors in, but then, well, nope, because that's hooked into the system, so that's good. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look here at objects. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the left side, looking upward. No, it's on the right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're good to go there. I guess I really could have put this connection over on the right side here. Yeah, but I didn't. So, oh well. And then this. And then this. Build a little wall here. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have that actually have that final desk moved over one. We're totally lost on this game without my video. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that, 25th Century Gamer. That's very kind of you to say. I do my best. You know, I try to do what I can to help the community out. And I'm going to kick this off so we can run through the next flying day, and then we can start booking flights. Because I think, well, I haven't built out the terminal yet. Anyway, very nice of you. Thank you very much. I'm glad I was able to help. It's kind of been my intent along the way of making videos is I do like the tutorial videos. I have some people, and I kind of thought this myself, say, you know, I would just as soon like to figure out the game on my own. You know, the games nowadays don't include instructions. They don't tell you how to do stuff. Yeah, you can kind of figure it out on your own, but at the same time, that can kind of be problematic. So, I like the idea of doing the tutorial videos to try to help people out and, you know, help them better understand the game and how the game works. And if you understand how the game works, then you can, I think, better enjoy the game. That's kind of like anything in life. If you don't understand ice hockey, you probably don't like ice hockey. But once you learn how ice hockey works, all of a sudden you're a fan of ice hockey. That's worked with just like every person I've ever introduced to ice hockey, because I love ice hockey. So yeah, that's just my goal has been to help educate people and help support. I mean, I'm not paid by the devs or anything. I've really enjoyed this game. I've got, good gosh, now I think I'm up to like 650 hours in the game. Yeah, it's a little insane, but I've really seen it mature over the past 15 months that I've had it. And the maturation process, you know, I can have issues, can have bumps in the road. It can be a little buggy at times. It can be, you know, there's changes. The baggage system went through a major change last summer, and I hated it. Oh my gosh, when they introduced the hubs, it was just, oh, shoot me now. But eventually what I did was I figured out how to work the system. I still didn't like the system, but I figured out how to do it. So now I was able to, at least from a standpoint of information, do some videos to help people out. Then, things changed with this year. They did multi-level, and that was, of course, needed tutorials. And then you have the new baggage system, which is the current iteration. And the current iteration, I think this works really well. I would like, as has been discussed on the forums, give me a second, we'll get to that. As discussed on the forums, I would like to see an old school baggage, well, okay, a couple things. All right, so this is kind of like a small conveyor carousel. I'd like to see one twice this size that had like information boards built into it, so that would serve like an international terminal, and good size flights. I would also like to see the kind that you could run down the wall. So the idea would be your baggage area, I'll just use the planning tool here to sketch this out. So you've got a room back here, right? And it's off limits to the public, right? This is old school. So your baggage carts come in off the line to here, right? And it's tied in because ticketing is usually on the other side of this wall here. So ticketing would be like here, right? and they would drop the bags through to the back room over here, and that's where they get loaded on the carts to go out to the airplane. Then they'd come back in off the airplane to here, and then they'd get put onto a conveyor that starts on this side of the wall, passes through the wall here, through little plastic fingers thing, that keeps kind of the atmosphere, if it's cold and windy in here because it's open to the outside, but it's warm and dry in here, it kind of keeps that environment restored or contained. And then it would run along the wall like this and then pass back through the wall like this. And that would be the conveyor. It would just, and bags would just sit there and go around until people came and collected them. And after a while, if the bags went unclaimed, they'd go into the lost and found office, which would probably be like this here, where I've got maintenance. All right, that's kind of an old school way that you may have seen bag claims. And there's, I think, some airports that still do it that way. Other airports would maybe do this, and then maybe they have like a section that runs out like this, and it does this, and then it comes back like this, and then there's no section here. So the conveyor goes out, and yeah, I know it makes kind of an interesting shape, but that's kind of how it works. John Wayne, Santa Ana, Orange County, is that way. They have fingers that stick out. Miami have that? No, I think Miami has like a chute, and then it goes out onto a conveyor, a roundabout conveyor. But there's a lot of airports that still have this system. I think Dayton is this way as well. But, and then packs stand over here, they get their bags as they cycle around and what have you. So, Bozeman, Montana, there you go. Okay, so that's just my thoughts on where I would like to see the baggage system go. In part because I think this game has a neat potential eventually, and I'm sure the devs have thought of this, and eventually, once they get the gameplay sorted and really solid, like right now they're working on the performance upgrades, once they get that sorted, once you've got the core engine sorted, and this performance upgrade sounds really promising. Again, I was reading this earlier off the dev log, and that they're looking at taking 25 to 30 millisecond load times and dropping that down to 3 milliseconds by weaving together the ability of multi-core processors to work with the game, or vice versa, the game to work on multi-core processors. Whereas the Unity engine doesn't allow that, but what they're doing is working around that and basically developing their own engine. Which could be really cool for them. I mean, that would be awesome. Hey, you guys developed this. Now you can do another tycoon style game. You've developed a new core engine for it to work with multi-core processors to speed everything up. Plus, we've got animated people coming along, so they won't look like these figures now that you see here. They will look like people with arms and legs, and they walk and stuff. That's coming. That's part of the performance upgrades that'll be coming out here in the next few weeks. Anyway, my point on the baggage system is it's matured with the game, and then in the future I'd like to see them be able to backdate it, because I'd like to see them be able to backdate the game to say 1950, and you've got an airport terminal, and you've got gates, and you've got propeller driven aircraft coming in to pick people up on the tarmac. You don't have security like you do today. You don't have conveyor belts. You don't have jetways. You probably don't have escalators. You don't have all this stuff. Okay? And you work your way through history, and as you work your way through time, new technologies become available. And then you have to modify your airport to adapt and incorporate the new technology. Jets came along in the 1950s. The 707 revolutionized air travel. And then it became affordable for everyone. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale does. There you go. Right. Yeah, it would be a historical game mode. It would be start in the 1980s. You have some things, you don't have all things. The aircraft would be period specific. Why there are 707s on this game when you have A380s kind of baffles me because there's very few places in the world where 707s are still in passenger service. There are a few, but very few. Now, the 737, for example, and the 747 have both been in production, continuous production, since the 1970s, right? The A380, the A320's been around since the 80s, I guess. A350s, just the 777s. Find their point in history when that aircraft actually came into service. Uh, Before you get 777s, before you get 76s, you had 727s. You had 727s. Those were around in the 60s. So you had 707s, then you had 727s, both Boeing products. You had Douglas DC-8s that competed directly against the 707. So I would like to see a historical aspect to the game where the aircraft were period specific, and some of the things you had, maybe the kiosks looked different. It didn't look like it had it looked like it had an old school cash register instead of a computer. And it didn't have these kind of machines that look like, fancy modern day machines. Maybe they just had, maybe it's just a coffee bar. Okay, and maybe they just had a couple of coffee pots behind it, old school coffee pots. And maybe there was a box of donuts. Just to go through history. To me, it would just be fascinating. The history of aviation and all that would be fascinating to build into the game and create, a longevity to where you could start in, pick a period, 1940, 1950, 1960, with, the transition from prop to jet travel, and work your way forward through time. Because, if you think about it, the game runs in game speed. It's almost like 1 day in game time. See how it says day 36? I almost feel like every day is effectively a month of real time. If you process through and say what all took place during this time, it looks like it's a day. We see the day-night cycle, we see the daily operations, and that's what we control. But in reality, if you put together like your construction numbers and all that, all you have to do then is change the economic system numbers to reflect more of a monthly thing. The daily interest that you pay out of a bank loan, you wouldn't pay that daily. You would pay that monthly. Okay? So that to me would be really cool and a really neat thing for the future of the game. Yeah, they do. Airports are always expanding. And at some point I would love to see wider taxiways. I've posed to the devs to actually add, because now they've put in this rule where you can't build within 10 tiles of taxiway, right? See, now there's already taxiway here, but you can't build here at the taxiway because it overlaps the building, right? That was a simple fix to prevent airplane wings from clipping through buildings because they were having that problem. Not that that was a problem, but it did look bad. But that was the easy fix for it. To me, though, the issue now is if you have aircraft sitting on the gate, like if you had an airplane sitting here, like a 767, it would take up most of that space. Its tail would be all the way out here. And the wingspan on the 7.6 in the game is like 16 tiles, which means you've got a 10-tile taxiway and its wings extend out 3 tiles either direction. Well, it clips through the back of any airplanes parked at the gates. So to me, these gates should be another 10 tiles deeper. And then the taxiway would be over here. So then when something comes taxiing along, the A380, I believe, and the 777, I think they have I think they extend out 6 tiles. So they are 22 tiles wide, maybe 24. So even if they're 24 tiles wide. You see what I'm saying there? Is you have the taxiway here because the gates are that much deeper. And that way any taxiing aircraft is going to clear any parked aircraft. Things like that. Yeah, old-fashioned soda jerks. Yeah, that's cool. That'd be great stuff there too. So anyway, okay, real quick here because we're going to wrap things up for the live stream for tonight because it's after 10 o'clock and yeah. Jimmy John asked me about my computer. Let's take a look at my computer. Let's see here. What do I do? Right click on this. Wait, no, I've got my computer right here. Right click. Oh, this is control panel. Adjust my computer. Review my computer status. What do I want to look at? Hardware. What do I? Okay, first off, let me see if I can remember what it is that I have here. I have a. Bear with me a moment. I'll have to look up my email. It's a Dell. It's a Dell Inspiron 7500. I think I got it last December. Okay, so go to my email. Let's see here, and then look up Best Buy. Why did you not Best Buy? Now I'm typing on my laptop. I used to play this game on my laptop. That's my videos prior to 2018 are all on low resolution and stuff because I was playing on my laptop, which is not a bad laptop, but it's 3 years old. Oh gosh, that's okay. 2017. Here we go. Best Buy. Information about your Best Buy purchase, your Best Buy receipt, your order. Ah, here's your order. Let me see if this has view order. I wonder if I can view order status. So, I'm sorry, I don't have these numbers memorized. The link is expired. That figures. Thank you for shopping for. Oh, here it is. I have a Dell Inspiron desktop, AMD Ryzen 7 1700 processor, 16 gigabyte of memory. It has AMD Radeon RX 580 graphics, 1 terabyte hard drive, and it's in Recon Blue. So that is what I got. I can upgrade the 16 gigabytes to 32 gigabytes of memory. And it's got a 1 terabyte hard drive. So there you go. That's what I got. And it was great. I mean, it's a great machine. I love it. I have not, I play the game and it uses 5 to 8% of the CPU with multiple windows open, with YouTube up, with OBS running, with Skype running when I had Art on that night doing the live stream, and with SimAirport running. Though really I'm trying to work towards a airport where I have 2,000 plus packs. On my laptop on low resolution settings, I was able to run pretty smooth up to about 1,200 packs. Then it started to fall off precipitously. On this machine, on the Super Herky, it doesn't even blink at it. It's just like, what? Yeah, right. Give me a challenge here or something. So, yeah, that's the machine. Ryzen. I closed it out, of course. Because what? Why wouldn't I? Ryzen 7400. That's what I said. They had a Ryzen 5600. Yeah, your work computer. Yeah, well, it depends on the specs, sure. But the Ryzen 5600 was pretty impressive too. It was only like $600 last year. So I'm sure the cost has come down. You know, they're upgrading the stuff all the time. This machine was just under $1,000. I had gotten a nice Christmas bonus last year from my boss. So that's what I did. I bought a new machine. And now I'm able to do all kinds of cool videos. Plus I got a nice little curved Samsung monitor here. About 22 inch. It doesn't kill me from a vision standpoint. And so it's cool and neat in a neat and cool sort of way. All right, guys. You know what? I think we're going to call it a halt tonight. Okay, G-Tech Panasonic CF20. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. I think we're going to call a halt tonight. May do a couple things while I'm wrapping things up here. Let's put in Windows, shall we? And I don't mean the computer stuff. We're going to put them along here. So, put that out there so you can see out. And you know what? Might as well have them all along this wall too. Except I'll probably block some of that off. Because again, I'm probably going to build another cafe setup like this here. And it's not a cafe like zone. It's just an eating area. And I think it looks cool. I think it looks like a real airport. Oh, there's a misalignment here in these pixels. Right there and right there. See that? Yep. It's like 1 pixel misaligned. Huh. Details. Anyway, and we will look at continuing this here in the next few days. Again, I'm sorry, I'm trying to come up with a regular schedule on when I'm going to do live streams. I'm sorry I've neglected to do that. I appreciate you guys keeping up and jumping on. It's really awesome. It's really humbling. We passed. We're sitting at 400 subscribers to the channel. So hopefully you'll. Wait. No, don't do that because that's just going to be a pain. Oh, there it is. Now it works. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content, and you'll give us a like. Enjoy what I do. Try to help out, make it easier for you to play the game and enjoy it. And hey, 401, awesome, woohoo! 401 subscribers, and I'm thrilled. That effectively means since I started the videos end of last June, I think it was last June, we've effectively got a subscriber a day to the channel, which is really cool. So I want to say thank you, a heartfelt thank you to everybody for tuning in. I know there's only a handful of you guys here. Maybe someday I'll get bigger and better. Now the push is on to get to 500 subscribers, and then the next milestone will really be 1,000 subscribers. And then we start going from there. And I kind of figure at some point, I guess I've just got to find the right game to really feature on the channel. Because the community I've gained, the following I have, I think is mostly SimAirport related. I'm not big into like the first-person shooters. I'm not big into the destruction and chop them up, shoot them up games. I like these kind of games where you build stuff, where you have to think, use your brain, you do a little bit of this, you do some planning, there's strategic decision making, stuff like that. That said, I do love auto racing, and at some point I'm hoping to get a racing wheel, and then I'm going to start playing and featuring F1 2017 on the channel. That said, I'm also working on Motorsport Manager, which I started doing and then went sideways on me, and I got fired after like 4 races because I sucked. So now I'm playing a season or two behind the scenes so that I can figure out how to do the game, figure out how to play it, and then I can actually, not suck at it so bad, because that was just pathetic. And yeah. But I've got a bunch of games in the inventory and would like to feature some more of them. I've got a bunch I haven't played in a long time. Steel Division, Normandy 44. Gosh, the new... there's a new train game I haven't done. I haven't been playing Planet Coaster. It stopped several months ago doing Life is Feudal Forest Village. That wasn't getting a whole lot of views, but it's a great game. Transport Fever, yes, I have it. I picked that up during the Steam Summer Sale, I believe. I'll have a scotch. Let me see what the inventory has here, or the library. Boink. Transport Fever, yes, I do have Transport Fever. I have played 19 minutes. I've done part of the tutorial. The other one I got the other day is Railway Empire. And I haven't even played that yet. Haven't even launched it yet, but I loved Railroad Tycoon. So that's a good one. I do have some strategy, like, battle games. If you guys like that kind of stuff, let me know. If you have, now I'm not going to go buying a bunch of games, but because I got like 15 here, and I only play 1 or 2. But I've got Age of Empires 2 HD edition, which is a great throwback from like 10, 15 years ago. I love that game. I have a Airport CEO, yeah, that competitor to SimAirport, which is a good game in and of its own right. They're competitors, but hey, I have every right to, check out both of them. I've done a couple videos on that because I don't get paid. So, City Skylines, got that. Yeah, I got Transport Fever in the inventory. I got Airport CEO in the inventory. City Skylines is a beautiful game. I like it. I haven't played that very much. Well, I've played 50 hours of it. F1 2017, I have played 64 minutes. Trying to steer on the keyboard is not good. Life is Feudal Forest Village, have 142 hours. Motorsport Manager, up to 19 hours. Off-World Trading Company, that's a fun game. Till I lost, but I learned. You can't wait around and let your rivals buy you out. That's bad. But that's a really neat game. Planet Coaster is tremendous. Planet Base is fantastic. Got 121 hours in that. I had a guy give me Prison Architect, and I greatly appreciated it and was thankful that he was so kind to give me a game. I'm just not a big fan of Prison Architect. Oh God, 13 of you guys are my friends on Steam, and you're welcome to send me a Steam friend request. Just look for a hyphen train. Carlos Emilio Delgado. Howdy, sir. How are you? Coming to us from Argentina, right? Right? Am I remembering that correctly? Southern Argentina, about as south as you can get without getting to the South Pole. You were snowed in like under 2 feet of snow last I remember. And if I screw that up, I'm going to sound like a real idiot, but I'm trying to remember. Anyway, so a bunch of people play Prison Architect. It depresses me. I'm like, ugh, no. And really, when you've got Airport CEO, it looks like such a more impressive game. I just can't do it. Railway Empire, I haven't done anything with yet. Rise of Nations Extended Edition. That's a fun one. That's a throwback game from about 10 years ago. It's a real-time strategy game, as is Age of Empires. Love Rise of Nations. And to find that they had a new version of it to work on Windows 10, I was a happy camper. That said, I haven't played it since January. Oops. There's a little game called SimAirport that I've played 667 hours of. Yeah, Prison Architect, yeah, it's pretty depressing. Steel Division Normandy 44, I got 30 hours in. That's God, it is a really cool game. And I've had it over a year now, and I haven't played it since October of last year. I've really been busy with SimAirport, if you can tell. Then there's Stellaris, which is beautiful. I'm enjoying that. That's a fun game. I got about 27 hours in that. Tower 3D Pro, you guys have seen. I've done a lot of videos on. I think that pairs nicely with SimAirport because you're looking at real airports. Hey, here's how a real airport looks. Hey, how can I build my airport to look like a real airport? Oh, okay. Well, then you have to limit it to within the confines of what you can and can't do on SimAirport. But it gives you some great ideas from some real airports. Transport Fever, like I said, I've only done the tutorial. And Ultimate General Civil War, another real-time strategy game. Actually, I think it's turn-based strategy. It's something like that. It's really close to real-time, but I think you can pause it and stuff like that. And that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's my library. That's what I got. So, more games than I have time to play. Plus, yeah, it is. Love Rise of Nations. Plus, in case you didn't know, I'm a model railroader. I play in a 8-ball and 9-ball league. Play billiards, pool, on Friday nights. So I'm doing computer games, trains, and pool. And I'm not flying rockets right now. I am a rocket scientist. I build, model, and high-power rockets. So those are all in the closet right now. So that's my fourth thing. And then I'm kind of dating or trying to date some chicks. So I have kind of a busy life, not to mention I work 40-plus hours a week. And like a little free time to do a little bit of this and that and the other. But I do enjoy doing the videos. So if you do enjoy it, appreciate your support. Give us a like. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Tell them to come check us out. And especially if they're new to SimAirport, now available on Steam, link in the description below. Check out some of my tutorial videos. I did them back in February, I think it was, January, February. I'm looking at doing new ones simply to make them a little more, I don't know, contrite is the word, a little simplified. so that here's what you do. Boom, 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 boom. Falcon 9 launches. Yeah. Oh, you know, you have G-scale. Oh, sweet. So you do trains as well. Good. I do N scale, and I'm looking at right in front of me, 2 feet in front of my face, right here. I'm pointing to them. I know you guys can see it. A Chessie System GP30 and a Norfolk Southern high nose GP40, both in HO scale, which I have just because I have friends who have HO scale layouts, and I can take them and run them. The Falcon 9 launches, yeah, you know what, Jimmy John, those are cool. SpaceX puts on a hell of a show, and I love watching those, and I'll go back and watch the Falcon Heavy launch and all that. It's just rocket science is so cool. So anyway, I have lots going on, but I like entertaining you guys and doing these videos, playing the games. It's fun. So I appreciate your support. Appreciate you letting other people know about the channel. Appreciate you referring them to me on the SimAirport message boards. Hey, somebody has a question, watch A-Train's video on how to do the baggage system or how to do multi-level. Or, hey, ask A-Train. And you guys feel free to send me a friend request on Steam. I can't guarantee I'll be responding to everything because then I could wind up responding to everything and then I don't get anything done. But if you have a question or something, feel free to shoot me a message, and I'll do what I can to help you out. I mean, I've helped people out here on the stream. People have come up and said, "Hey, I got a question about this," and we spent 20 minutes going through it, and then boom, confetti, they understood it, and ta-da, I'd done my piece. So make sure to subscribe to the channel for more great content coming soon. Tell your friends too. Don't put a gun to their head or anything, at least terribly violent. But hey, help us grow the channel. And then there's this, and that is, please consider becoming a subscriber on Patreon and a contributor. Patreon.com/user/A_train. That's A_train. That's the little line above the hyphen on your computer, above the P key there, if you have a standard keyboard like I do. It's the shift hyphen. Hey, well, thanks, Jimmy John. Oh, you subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you coming on board. But consider becoming a patron of the channel on patreon.com/user/A_train. And I'm going to be working up some patron subscriber content soon. I'm just trying to think of what to do. Maybe I'm going to do like, because I know we got a lot of SimAirport people. I assume maybe there's SimAirport fans that have become patrons of the channel. We're going to do like a new build of the John Wayne Airport. Or maybe it'll just be another game. Maybe I do Steel Division 44 and they can watch me get blown the hell on that or something. If you have ideas, I'm welcome to them. So, but I think it's a great value. I mean, my channel now, I think I've put out several hundred hours worth of video, and I think you get your money's worth. So, we appreciate your support. Thank you very much, and appreciate you being here this evening for me blathering on for the last 20 minutes. Gosh, I guess I could have just run the clock ahead, and we could have made like a crap ton of money, but I didn't. So we still got to equip out the, build out the upstairs, finish out the upstairs here of the even side of the A concourse. But we'll watch some people come through here and see how smooth this works. This is how you do security on 2 levels. Ticketing on the bottom level. See how packs are just flowing right, boom. They're coming right in, they're going up the stairs, flowing right through security. Lines aren't backing up too bad now. This is good. I imagine I'm probably going to have to add a couple more security desks. Because, well, okay, so I've got one extra security agent wandering around up here and one here. So I can, and then one here. So I got room for one here. I didn't want to have one security desk per remote bag scanner, but maybe I will when we increase the throughput with the additional flights down here on gates A through 6, A2, 4, and 6. I should put the link in the description. The link to the Patreon page. Here's the thing. I link my videos to my Steam page, And apparently Steam doesn't like it when you put a link to a Patreon video in there. Apparently they don't like, they want to they want to take your money. They don't want you making money off anybody else. So it kind of sucks because you're bringing content their way and you're sending people their way. So, why they can't return the favor, well, that just might make sense or what have you. But anyway, that's got us in pretty good shape, I think, for here. It looks like security's running well. Let's take a quick look at the information board. See, people are bathing in information. I like it. Probably put a couple more information boards back here because I've got 3 tiles of space to work with. And eventually this wall will continue north and there will be an additional terminal up here. I've just got to figure out where to move all this support stuff to. And we'll figure that out, but not tonight. It'll be on another future live stream or episode of SimAirport, now available in early access on Steam. Link in the description below. So, appreciate you being here. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great content coming soon. Again, thanks a lot, guys. Really deep felt. Appreciate you. Props and your support. Oh, look, that one fuel truck took care of both airplanes. We just made like a crap ton of money off of fuel. That's awesome. So, thank you again. And consider jumping over to Patreon and sign on to become a supporter of the channel. So, y'all have a great day, night, morning, evening, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I will be available on the chat for a couple more minutes, but I'm going to shut down the live stream now. So y'all take care. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.